Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to JITR episode. I don't even keep count anymore. Just check the title. Sorry I haven't made an episode in the last couple of days. Just tons of shit going on, but things are starting to settle down and come together a little bit. I started my keto diet 4 days ago, and it fucking sucks. It's terrible. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's the best." No, it's not. It's just not, okay? But I have to stay on it because a surgeon told me to my face, basically, that I'm probably going to die or have a really shitty fucking life with these blood clots mysteriously forming in my body if I don't lose weight, because not so much that the weight causes the clots. They said that there's really no correlation there. And they said that I'm healthy, which is what's scary, is why the clots are forming in the first place. I think it's because my bones are like pushing, and my rib bones are pushing on that cluster of arteries. But at any rate, they said in order for them to get in there and operate on it quickly and put in stents and have less complications and everything when the time comes, I need to lose weight. So I finally got my sign, if you will, to get off my ass and start losing some poundage. The good news is the keto diet seems to be successful. It sucks because it kind of makes me feel like shit. I never really feel full. I never get that warm, fuzzy dopamine burst no matter what I fucking eat like I used to when I eat sugar. So it's pretty obvious that I was addicted to sugar. Like, well, I would have told you that even before. I mean, obviously, sugar's addictive as shit because I fucking love it and I want more. But it's been going okay. I mean, I'm down to 316 pounds as of this morning, and when I left the hospital 2 weeks ago, I was 330. So a lot of that has to be water weight, because there's no way I'm burning fat that fast. But I definitely notice in my face, just I don't know if the fat's coming out of my face first, but I notice my face actually looks slimmer when I look in the mirror. So I don't know if it's just because I had inflammation and swelling in my face from all the sugar and shit, and that's going down. So at least there's something positive coming out of it. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm not gonna feed you a line of shit and be like, "Oh, keto is the best. Oh my god, I can eat bacon and pounds of bacon and bags of pork rinds. It's the greatest thing ever." Dude, when that's all you can eat, it fucking gets old super fast. Okay. Avocados so far have been my saving grace. I have an avocado, 1 or 2 every day, put some eggs on it, and it's delicious. But I wouldn't say that this is the most amazing diet ever from the perspective of living with it, because I'm a foodie. I love food. I'm the fat kid that loves cake. I love ice cream. I love mochas. Pretty much everything that I love. If I made you a list of my top 100 foods, every single one of them would be mostly carbohydrates. So I've had to walk away from that, and it's going to be a hard transition. But this time, the reason I don't think I'm going to fail is because the doctor got really real with me, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, you got a real condition. We don't really know what the fuck it is, so we can't solve it. All we can do is put you on blood thinners for like 6 months and monitor you closely with ultrasounds every month." But he's like, if you don't lose the weight, you know, things are going to get worse, and they're not going to be able to operate on me. I never really even considered that. Like, can you be fat and healthy? Actually, yeah. I asked the doctor. He said, yeah, he sees fat, healthy people all the time. There's a big stigma around just because you're overweight somehow. It does raise your risk factors for things, but to say that there isn't healthy fat people is like to say that every skinny person's unhealthy. It's like, it just doesn't make sense. But in my case, he made a really good point, and that is, it's really hard to operate on arteries when you're a vascular surgeon when you have all this cushioning all over you, because they got to cut through the fat layers to find the veins without destroying the veins, and it becomes much more intense and takes longer with more complications the more fat that you have on your body. So that seemed to be the reason. Of all the things that motivate me to lose weight, it wasn't getting a longer dick or, you know, making Miss Barnacles happy. It was, yeah, doctor said I'm going to probably die. So I'm like, well, he didn't say I'm going to probably die, but he said there's a good likelihood that, you know, if they ever have to have surgical intervention, which he said he thinks that's inevitable. He said, with what's going on with my arteries and how fast the clots are coming back in my arm, he thinks that a stent is going to be, you know, in my future. He just doesn't want to do it right now because of how young I am, and the fact that the symptoms so far, even though they make my arm hurt and stuff like that, they're not manageable, or they're still manageable to a degree, and he doesn't want to do surgery because of the risk factors and everything, like, especially with me being this heavy. So anyways, I gotta bulk down. So I'm gonna stick with this diet. There's things that I can do to satiate the sweet tooth and everything like that, and I can still have a cheat day every once in a while, but I'm not going to entertain one of those for at least a week or two. And, you know, people on the keto diet, I'm sure I'm going to get like 20 comments on this. It's like, oh, but ketosis, if you have a single gram of sugar, it's going to take you out of ketosis, and you're going to start all over again. You're going to go through the keto flu. No. I already talked to a doctor and a nutritionist. The people that do the hardcore keto diets, they're still fucking drinking beers on the side or having a shot of alcohol here, and every single person seems to make an excuse for why their thing is okay and yours isn't. But no, the nutritionist said no, it's perfectly normal. Even bodybuilders and shit that are on strict high protein, low carb diets will have cheat days. As a matter of fact, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has like a cheat day. He calls it the legendary cheat day that he does, I think, once a month, where he just like eats like, you know, 10 pizzas and, you know, 45 pancakes and like, you know, crazy eating competition. I'm not looking to go that route though, because I'm not Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I don't have a body that can burn 30,000 calories in 15 minutes just sitting on the toilet squeezing out a deuce. But anyways, that's enough about my weight. I don't want to talk about that anymore, because honestly, that's kind of a subject that pisses me off. And it's a subject of great pain, and I've been marginalized. Like, women talk about how they're marginalized for their looks. Well, so am I. I get marginalized hugely by the public. Not you guys. You guys here on Patreon are like really cool. It's amazing what $1 a month entry fee can do to keep the trolls out. But on social media and everything, I absolutely am marginalized for my weight. I have people that look at me, and no matter what kind of video I make, how intelligent that video is, how much I'm sharing my passion, or how much I'm trying to make you laugh, there's just certain people that can't get past my weight. They have almost like a fat phobia, and they have to impart their will and feel like they're not going to be able to sleep at night unless they beat me into submission. Well, the good news is hopefully in a couple of months they won't have to fucking worry about that, because, well, it'll be more in a couple months. And let's be honest, no matter how much weight I lose, I am a very broad-shouldered big guy. So I could get down to where I'm like anorexic and people would still call me fat just because of the way my face looks. So it is what it is. It doesn't bother me as much as it used to, honestly, but I think that's just from repetition. So anyways, my exercise regimen of choice, because I need to keep this arm moving because the arteries are clogged up again, and it's going to start turning purple and shit and not working unless I keep it in like near constant motion. So I'm going to start playing Beat Saber. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a virtual reality game. I did a video on it. Just go to a search for Barnacules Beat Saber. And I now have it set up here in the Nerd Cave. You guys can see I got my HTC Vive all kitted out there. Look at this. Yeah, that cable management though, right? And I got the lighthouses all working. My VR system's 100% functional now. I took it for its inaugural test yesterday, playing Beat Saber for a half an hour. I need to figure out how to get more songs in the game though, because I exhausted the entire library of songs in like 30 minutes. Because it only comes with like 8 songs, and I don't even see a thing in the game to like buy more songs. So like, how do you get more songs in there? I see other people doing other songs. I got to figure that out. If you know, give me some links down below. I'd really appreciate it. But I'm gonna start building the music library, and I'm gonna start doing Beat Saber, because the last major diet and exercise regimen I was on was about let's see, what, about 17 years ago? No, it was more than that. No. Sorry. No. It would have been about 2004. I had a bet with people at Microsoft to see who could lose the most weight in 2 months, and I lost almost 80 pounds. And all I did was eat Cheerios. I almost died too, by the way, so I wouldn't recommend the diet. All I ate was Cheerios and non-fat milk, and played Dance Dance Revolution for an hour in the morning, an hour during my lunch break when I went home, because I lived right next to Microsoft. And at night before I went to bed, I'd do it for 2 hours. So I was basically playing Dance Dance Revolution for like 4 hours a day for like 2 months straight. I didn't go out with friends. I didn't, because I couldn't eat anything. I restricted myself to diet of just Cheerios and milk. And I almost died from fucking scurvy though. Apparently there wasn't enough vitamin C in the shit that I was eating. But anyways, I lost like 80 pounds. I gained it back and then some though in the course of about 8 or 10 months. So I don't recommend crash diets like that. I was literally just trying to win a bet, and I put my body through hell for it. So this time around, I'm going to change things up. I have no restrictions on how much I can eat. This keto diet, if I want to eat, you know, a 5-pound block of cheese, if I can find a way to get it through my mouth, past my gums, down my gullet, I can do it. When I'm hungry, I just go grab a bag of pork rinds. It doesn't sound like it's healthy at all, but for the course of what I'm doing right now, it's good enough. So, you know, I'll whiff down a bag of pork rinds. But I'll tell you what, and I can have nuts and stuff like that. So there's still a lot of good foods I can eat. It's just the bread is the big one. I didn't realize that I've conditioned my body to consume bread. I am a bread consumer. Like, I love bread. Bread on everything. Like, I'll put bread on shit that's not even supposed to have bread on it. I'll make sandwiches out of shit that's not supposed to be sandwiches. And I'm realizing that now, just 4 days in on the keto diet, that without bread, or bread, or even like tortillas and stuff like that, basically food wrappings, everything is a little bit weirder. So, as far as getting my vitamins, I take a multivitamin every day, and then so far, I've only had to do it once, but I had about 6 grapes. Yeah, 6 grapes. That's not a lot of anything, but it was enough to satisfy my sweet tooth and get me at least enough sugar in my system that I wasn't fucking like flipping out and trying to tear the place apart and put holes in the drywall. So it's been a hell of a ride. It's funny because a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're only 4 days in. Oh, fuck, man. You just wait, man. You're gonna get through that keto flu and you're gonna be just like flying." Guys, I'm not gonna like this keto diet no matter what. I'll be surprised if in 2 months I'm like, "Hey guys, keto diet's awesome. I just had to get through the keto flu and now I'm fucking, this is great, man. I love it. I just fucking love stuff in my face with bacon and cheese and shit." Which, by the way, now I have to take even more of my allopurinol medicine. I have to take 2 a day instead of 1 a day to counteract the effects of being on a keto diet. Which, because all the stuff that you eat on a keto diet builds up uric acid, and gout is the formation of uric acid crystals, so you basically got to eat a bunch more of this medicine to keep the uric acid down. Anyways, Pfizer fucking loves me right now. I'm probably on more medicines than I've been on in my entire life right at this very moment. But blood clots will do that to you. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up because this is an early jitter today. It is 11/2. At 12:03 p.m., so it's just past noon, and I think I'm going to play Beat Saber for about a half an hour. I'm going to go take a shower, and then I'm going to head back up here with a cup of coffee and do morning coffee. Well, it's going to be afternoon coffee now. And I can only have black coffee. I'm not allowed to have any milk or anything in my coffee. Although, rumor has it I can put heavy cream or something, like, I don't know, for keto. I heard that there's, like, there's some form of additive they can put in there that doesn't have any sugar, like, or much sugar at all. I don't know if it's almond milk or whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna find what that motherfucker is, because I need more than just eating raw fatty things. Like, it definitely doesn't make your stomach feel good. I'll tell you that right now. You know that warm fuzzy feeling you get when you eat like a big cheeseburger with a big old greasy bun on it? You're just like, oh god, in your stomach, you're like, ugh. With keto, you don't get that. You just eat and eat and eat, and then you feel like you got a gut bomb, and you feel like you got to go take the biggest shit in your life, and then like 20 minutes later, you're hungry again. So, both fucking thank you, keto. Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Also, remember, if you're in the Seattle area, I will be at the Living Computer Museum. That's Paul Allen's old outfit. Rest in peace, Paul. But anyways, I'm going to be over there tomorrow for Seattle YouTuber Day, and I'm going to be on a panel about, I think, gaming and technology or something like that. I don't know. They just picked a panel and stuck me on it. I think they just want me there because I have like 900 and some odd thousand subscribers on YouTube, which honestly means jack shit in this day and age. But anyways, I hope to see some of you guys there tomorrow. So that'd be really, really cool. And if not, I'll take some Instagram pictures and stuff, and who knows, I might even do a jitter from there before I leave. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I love you long time.